This video will highlight just some of the features found in our DispatchMate software for carriers. Here's a few of the general features. Number one being flexibility. The software is extremely flexible and gives the user hundreds of options and defaults to select from to tailor DispatchMate to your operation. It's also modular, meaning there are many optional modules available to expand the program, and these can be added at any time. Some of the more common ones for carriers will be mentioned during the video. It scales extremely well from small fleets to large fleets. We have carriers using the software with just a handful of trucks, all the way up to hundreds in their fleet, spread across multiple locations. The software scales and grows as you do. For automation, there's many options available to automate parts of the software. And this is everything from calculating rates with the auto rating module to automatically sending out notifications to your customer once an order is delivered. In regards to system security, each user has a profile where the administrator can decide which windows they can access and what they can do in each of them. There's also optional division and sales rep restrictions and usage tracking, so we can see who made what changes to an order or trip with the audit button. For the operations side of the software, customer orders can be created through a variety of methods. They can be created by the user directly through the customer order button, through a quote that was booked after being approved by the customer. There's also several other ways an order can be automatically transferred into your database, such as being entered by your customer on the DispatchMate web portal. They can also do their tracking there online, imported into the software based on your specifications with a custom file import, or even via EDI. The order information being entered can be as minimal as you like, or contain multiple freight items and multiple picks and drops. Once created, this can now be sent to the customer in the form of a customer confirmation, or a bill of lading, or a variety of other available forms. These new orders show up on the dispatch board ready to assign to a driver on their trip. The trip is essentially the driver's day, or it could be longer depending on the type of run that they're doing. Once we choose a driver, we can enter any additional pre-planned stops, such as picking up a trailer or dropping off a trailer at the yard. Now we can drag orders over onto the trip. We would repeat this step however many times is needed, applying orders to the driver's trips to build their entire trip. Now, once this trip is completely built, we can send it to the driver. We can do so via the driver confirmation form, print, fax, or email, or with the telematics interface, this can be sent directly to their tablet or device. They'll receive this and have an electronic log of their stops and be able to complete them. Or with the use of geofencing, stops can be completed automatically based on the driver's proximity. This is synchronized with the software, so the dispatcher will see these stops updated on their board. The result is up-to-the-minute status updates and accurate driver tracking and equipment inventory. There's also a few handy tools for driver trip management in the form of easily accessible redirects and switching. Current and future trip planning can also be made easy with the schedule board and hours of service data. For finance, once orders are completed and ready to invoice, we can do so at the touch of a button with the auto invoice function. This scans the entire database for completed orders and offers to create invoices for all of them at once. Master invoices can also be created, and these are invoices which gather multiple orders together to create one summary invoice. That's if your customer prefers that format. With either type of invoice, once they're generated, these can all be sent to your customer at once with the batch print functionality in order to send out multiple emails to multiple customers for however many invoices have just been generated. The software not only handles receivables, but also driver and carrier pay. These can be set to specific amounts in each driver or carrier profile. We can also generate driver pay reports, and these can be run to give them a copy of the pay details. Through the included accounting export interface, The invoices and payables can then be exported to an accounting software. We currently interface with over 20 different accounting software, such as QuickBooks and Sage 50. For statistics and reporting, we have almost 100 reports currently in the software, and these range from revenue per mile, empty loaded trailer percentage, and gross margin calculations to see how much revenue is on a trip, and the costs associated with each leg of an order to see the profitability of each lane that you run. All of this data can then be printed, emailed, or exported to Excel. And this concludes the carrier overview video of the software. For more information, visit our website and request a demo, or call or email us. All that information is available in the video description. Thank you.